Hey, we're alive. So, um, I had a follow-up thought for that, but I'm just really jealous that you guys are getting rain more than anything, because
You
it's
live
supposed
in
to.
Arizona. You're never getting rain again.
Well, it's supposed to be monsoon season.
You live in Arizona.
Yeah, but Arizona has monsoon season, and we're not getting it this year for some reason. Oh, I'm showing everybody the OBS and not the game. Here I was trying to avoid the problem, and I made a different problem. So yeah, we should be getting like something at least, but we haven't gotten anything this year, and all the like native Arizonans are like, this is weird.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I had resigned
The
myself to
only
the
thing
fact that we weren't gonna get it, and then I heard about monsoons, and I was like, woo! And then now I'm disappointed again.
the only thing I know about Arizona is that it's Arizona.
And I mean, that's
It's like
pretty
it's
much
like it's supposed to be arid and dry
yeah,
24/7, and nothing is supposed to grow ever
yeah.
because the soil has no water retention.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's basically right. It was 119 degrees today.
Ah, holy shit! How are you alive?
I don't go outside much. I walk from my building to my car. I walk from the
Mm-hmm.
car to the work building, work
Mm-hmm.
building to car, and then car
Mm-hmm.
to home.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then like if maybe if we go out to eat, but it's usually at that point it's a little cooler because the sun sets. So
Yeah, I think I would die if I couldn't go outside ever. Like I I have I've had seasonal depression for the last holy shit, it's been 10 years.
oh dang,
Holy shit, I'm 27. What the fuck?
if that's not a mood, I don't know what is.
Yeah, no, ever since I started college, I just I felt a little claustrophobic while indoors. So
Interesting.
I just go outside and walk the yard a little bit. And I have very bad reaction to the cold. So whenever winter starts up, I just can't go outside anymore.
I bet that's tough.
Yeah, it's awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I.
Holy shit, it's been 10 years since I. What the fuck?
That was me this year because I realized that it's been 10 years since I graduated school, and next month is going to be 10 years since I started college, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. If I cared, I think my school. You know what? My school was like small, and a lot of kids in my graduating class were very insular. I don't know if we would have had.
A reunion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it would have been 10 years today or
Wow.
this year.
It's crazy.
Well, no, no, no. Well, graduate. No, nope, nope. Graduation would have been in May. Yeah, because I was 17 going into college.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. No, it would have been back in May. 10 years.
Um, I was homeschooled, so high school reunions are called going home for Thanksgiving.
Ah.
To be fair, only two of us were ever in high school at the same time together because we're all like 3 years apart. So when I was in 12th grade, my sister was in ninth
Mhm.
grade, I think. And so therefore, when she was in 12th grade, Felix was in ninth grade. So
Oh.
we were always. We were never all three in high school at the same time together, so.
Mhm.
Speaking of school, have we established these are high school kids, right?
Yes.
That's why Victoria wants to burn down the school, and because she can't just drop it because it's a college credit.
Yes. No, wait, no. She doesn't care about college. Um,
Oh yeah, it's because we were talking about her future.
she's also 19, so it's not compulsory
Oh,
anymore.
that's true.
I don't know if she doesn't care about college. Why doesn't she just quit?
Maybe her mom is making her,
Probably.
because they did have a line about how her mom's like really hard on her or something.
Right.
I don't know. Well, I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm hoping we get into, like, the spooky stuff this time. But I like all the characters so far.
The characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Except for the titular Lily Kosen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about that. So, last we left off, we got stuck at the camping site with no plates or cutlery of any kind, cups or anything like that, and also no water or, like, tea or anything.
We have milk.
We have stable milk, or long life milk is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided that in the morning, because the car stalled out, so they decided they were going to call in the morning Gabriel's dad, I think is what they said, to see about helping them out.
Yeah.
So we'll see you. I just was... Oh, automatic saves, quick saves. Okay, I was like, why is there an A and a Q down here? That's interesting. Okay.
Assistance quality. What are you doing here?
Okay. Oh yeah, and the DDLC music is back. Classic.
I've not been getting any sound for the last 10 minutes.
Wait, really?
I thought we were just muted. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not just muted. No, I can't hear shit.
No! Okay, hold on.
Discord? Are you being weird?
Let me stop streaming it to you and try streaming it again. Is that any better?
Hold on, let me leave the fucking stream.
Okay.
Let me all I guess. No, I got nothing.
What the heck? Okay, I'll try leaving the call.
Huh?
Okay. Alright, anything now?
So you can hear that, but I can't hear the game?
So it's not a... And we can hear each other, so that makes me think it's not a Discord problem. Let me... preferences...
You can hear stuff.
Yeah. Like, the menu didn't really have anything per se. Like, there was some stuff, but it was pretty quiet. So I'm not surprised that you didn't hear that, but... I'm going to take my headphones off, and I'm going to blast this for just a second. So anybody who's listening...
That's a great question.
Did you hear anything then?
That's an ad. No, I can't hear anything in Discord.
Okay, well...
Is this a broadcast issue?
Maybe...
Well, stream can hear. Okay.
Okay.
Why can't I hear anything?
Maybe I should try quitting and restarting the game?
It wouldn't be the game if OBS is picking up on it. It would be...
Should I restart Discord?
Maybe I should restart Discord. Maybe it's a me problem. Let me try that.
Okay.
Because if you restart Discord, you might have to... I don't know.
Yeah. Anything?
No.
Hmm.
Is that a Discord game capture thingy?
Maybe? Let me look at my settings again. Oh, I can't. Okay, we're gonna. There's nothing in here. Huh. Let me see if I can do it on mobile because, I have streamer mode enabled and it won't let me do anything normally.
Careful not to disable streamer mode while on your phone. Or, well, I guess you would have to do whatever it is you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Does streamer mode affect phones?
I don't think it does. But it also could be that maybe I can't see everything that I could normally do.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. You didn't. Your sentence didn't finish, so I was wondering if you got cut off.
Oh, really?
Well, you were saying that you don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it's possible that maybe I don't have access to everything that I need to have access to here in this version. Yeah, I don't see any. There's voice activity, but I'm not seeing like.
So window capture was working fine last week.
Yeah.
But game capture isn't working. You want to just try that real quick?
Hey, heads up, your Discord is on screen. Oh yeah, thank you, Elise. Sorry, we're trying to figure out what's going on here with the sound. Yeah, we could try game capture instead. I wonder. Let's try.
But we weren't having any trouble with Ace Attorney. We weren't having
No,
any trouble
Ace Attorney works fine. Everything else hates me.
Corpse Factory doesn't hate you.
Corpse Factory, I have to screen record. So as far as like,
Oh.
as far as like game, like it registering as a game, Ace Attorney worked fine. I think Genshin worked okay. Oh god, the struggles of audio. Yeah, for some reason, like you guys can hear it, I can hear it. Kay cannot hear the game audio over Discord.
Which is not the biggest deal. If we can't solve it in the next 5 minutes, I say fuck it. But like, this shouldn't be an issue. Why is this an issue?
Okay, well the game is showing up, I think.
Wait, did you stop streaming? Like
To
even
you?
early? Yeah, to me.
Earlier, yeah.
Because the screen never went away. It like never went to the participant screen.
Really?
It stopped. Okay.
Okay, I just went live again. Let's...
Mute. Wait, what? Wait,
What?
possibly. You go back into the DLC music. Nope. Okay.
Dang it.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't. If you experience great music,
I will let you know.
yes. Just come along, I guess.
There you go.
Experience new music.
Yeah, right now it's just the DDLC stuff, so you're not really missing anything. That's so crazy, though. Like, I don't understand why that's happening. I might do some research afterwards. Maybe it's just a temporary thing. You know what? I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Game audio.
Let me know if you can hear this.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Wait, so is it Lily Kosen after all? Let me try restarting Lily Kosen and seeing if... Anything?
I can hear it now.
You can?
Yes.
What the hell?
Well, turn it off and turn it back on again.
I mean, you know, reliable, I guess. Okay, well now that we spent... we can't have any 30-minute tangents today, guys, because we just spent 30 minutes trying to...
This was our 30-minute tangent.
Yes! Oh my god, okay. Oh, what a mess.
We
Okay.
love tech issues in this house.
Yay! Woo!
Anywho, welcome back to Lily Kosen, everybody.
Yeah! If you missed the recap, we're camping, we're stranded, we have no water, but we have milk. We're gonna call a dude's dad in the morning and see if he can help us. But we're also only an hour away from town, so it's not like the worst. By walking, I should say. Bad news, I just drank some caffeine and have the attention span of a neurotic church mouse. Hey, no worries, no worries. You know, if you have a good tangent, that's fine. We'll deal with it. I understand. I'm also drinking caffeine, so I can't talk. Okay. So how far around the lake do we want to go? The whole thing? I don't see why not. We've got the whole weekend here. We might as well make the most of it.
How long will that take? I think the Runka Bended Trail is about a bit over 2 hours if we want to go around the whole lake.
Which I want to. Hell yeah. Still gonna be plenty of time to skip stones afterwards.
Keiki, you fine with that? If an emergency does happen while we're walking... No, I told myself I wouldn't think like that. If anything does happen when we're on the other side of the lake, it's not like things would be any different if the car was working. Yeah, sounds good to me. You know, I've never actually walked around the entirety of Fusay Lake.
I used to do it with my parents every summer. There are a lot of really beautiful birds you can see along the trail, and it's all flat, so you don't get very tired or thirsty.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, fuck me, I can hear the wacko.
Did I finally register for you?
Yes.
It's still not an insult. That's all I'm saying. There are worse things to sound like.
I feel like I am, but you saying that makes me feel like I'm missing something? We don't really need anything other than the shoes we're already wearing, right? I don't know. And your phone, I guess, if you don't trust leaving it around camp. Keys, wallet, things like that.
You don't think someone would really come and rob the camp, do you? Of course not. Because if they did, I'd beat the shit out of them.
I see a bit of a flaw in your plan. That only works if we come back and they're still halfway through looting our stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. We'd all work together to track them down and find out who did it anyway, right? Who here knows how to track people?
Nope. No.
Why would anyone here know how to do that? I don't know, it could be one of those things you just pick up over time, right? It's not like they've got uni courses for tracking people, but it's something people obviously know how to do.
I think that's dogs you're thinking of. Dogs know how to track people.
Well, there you go. It's agreed then. If you come back and shit's been stolen, we'll come back here with a dog and track him down. Then I can beat him up.
So, is everyone ready to go for the walk, or...?
Does anyone have the first aid kit? I know it's heavy, but we'll regret it if we don't bring it and end up needing to use it.
Good idea, Hannah. I'll take it, but if my arms get heavy, I'll need a volunteer to take over. Keiki, you're volunteered. What? Why me? With everyone ready, we zipped up the tents, made sure that the fire was fully extinguished, and started our walk. In spite of the sun shining down, it didn't feel any hotter than usual, even as we continued around the lake. Is that a stone path on the right there? You think?
It kind of looks like it, but I don't know how far it extends. It could just be like the shore.
It looks like a dam.
Oh, you think so?
A little bit.
Interesting.
I don't know. However, as we walked around, I discovered a serious emergency that was taking place. What do you mean the essay's due on Monday? I did mention it yesterday before we left school. Yeah, but why didn't you explain that you meant this Monday? I thought you meant the one after.
No offense, Keiki, but why would Gabriel have meant the following Monday?
Because if you had heard what he told me, you would have also thought he meant the Monday after this one.
How exactly did you word it, Gabriel?
I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but it was probably something along the lines of, hey, don't forget the essay, it's due Monday, and you probably won't get a lot of time to do it over the weekend. You see, nothing but ambiguity in that statement. So, just to check, you guys have all done it, right?
I did it the evening of the day we were given it.
Day 2 after, yeah.
We have an essay due? Which class is this for?
English.
Do I go to that class?
On paper, yes. In reality, no.
Didn't think so. What's this essay on, anyway?
The imaginative landscape.
Fucking what?
It's some... Keiki? Sorry. For a second I could have sworn that behind that tree... No, it must have been my imagination. Something should have flickered on screen. God damn it.
Yeah.
Just a dash ... doesn't give me anything to work with.
No, for real.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's some real grade A bullshit.
Hi, Emmy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time. Hope moving's going well for you. It's pretty good so far. We haven't gotten anything spooky except for apparently whatever just flashed behind the tree that we did not see, but we're told by the narrator. But we really like the characters so far, and I mean, we're all kind of sort of pseudo-stranded at this campsite, which is always a good setup for a horror, thing. And it's got some interesting choices and stuff, so we're recommending it so far. But again, we're only like less than 2 hours into it, really. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope the move's going well for you.
Dialogue is good.
Yeah.
Very realistic.
Yeah, very
They sound
realistic.
like teenagers.
Uh-huh.
It really is.
Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. All you have to do is talk about
how the land around you treats you well if you treat it well. Please.
Is his name Cake?
We named our own character.
Yeah, you named the protagonist, so we named it Cakey because it's a combination of our names. But I do like the idea of it just being Cake.
It's 100% making shit up to fit the topic, not actually talking about real experiences or things that have happened in real life. It's completely stupid. Yeah, I'm in agreement with Keiki here. We got an absolutely ridiculous concept for it. Does this mean you'll lend me your essay so I can, take inspiration from it? What? No!
Oh, Keiki is how you pronounce cake in Japanese. I didn't know that. Well then, I'm gonna say that...
Not a you?
I guess so, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, so, we'll pretend that we are actually, our name is Cake. I'm fine with that. I like cake.
I spent hours carefully crafting that nonsense. I can't have you diluting it by taking it for yourself.
Sounds like I dodged a bullet here. You do know that just because you skipped the lesson where we were given the assignment, that doesn't mean you don't have to do the assignment, right? The teacher will still be expecting an essay from you on Monday. Maybe, but I've got a plan. You're not borrowing my essay.
If I'm not lending mine to Keiki, I don't see why... I don't know why you'd think I'd lend it to you.
Shit. Oh well, on to plan B.
The good old, if I keep skipping class, the teacher can't tell me I've failed the assignment?
Hey, it's worked in the past.
You mean, you meant for that maths assignment? Every class the teacher asks whether you'll be turning up so he can mark it. He hasn't forgotten.
Not yet, but one day he will. Not to mention he's older than me, so he'll die first anyways. Here's the plan. I'm gonna not do the essay. Yeah. Your plan is to avoid doing the assignment until the teacher dies? That's, brilliant, right? I avoid having to do a shitty assignment. He stays on red ink. Everyone wins.
So now that Hannah solved her problem, can I get some help with mine?
I was gonna say, why did she
There
say
we go.
that was meant to be... Oh, okay. Don't you mean Victoria solved her problem?
My brain knew what it meant to say, it just came out of my mouth wrong.
That's so realistic.
It'll happen to you. Oh dear. Looks like Keiki's dementia's kicking in. Such a tragic thing to happen at such a young age, too.
I think we'll need to get your I think we'll need to get your dad to jumpstart the car after all so that we can get to the old folks' home. Don't worry, Keiki. We wouldn't be taking you there if it wasn't for your own good.
I don't have to do the assignment if I'm there, right? Count me in. Victoria, I'll be counting on you to break me out once the teacher's forgotten I should have done the assignment.
Ha! See, my plans are so good that even Keiki wants to do them.
If it'll get me out of this dumb essay, I'll do anything.
It's really not that bad, Keiki.
Yeah, I know it's not the end of the world or whatever, but I just... I'm gonna have to do it when I get home tomorrow. It's gonna be a total mood killer after what a great weekend this has been.
I like the broy voice you gave her. Thanks, it's my favorite. She's also my favorite character so far, and I'm really having fun voicing her.
How many words do you have so far? I don't know. It's something that I started, but I barely got out of the introductory paragraph and I already feel like it's crap. I think I'll just scrap it and try and start again with something a bit stronger. Ouch. Look. I don't want to send you an essay, partially because I don't think it's great as is, and partially because I don't want the teacher to pick up on any similarities. But I'll have a read over tomorrow when I'm home and send you some ideas you can talk about in yours. How's that sound? Yeah, that should help a lot. I really don't know what I'm writing about here. Thanks, Gabriel.
Can I get some shit texted to me, too?
Thought you weren't gonna do the essay.
Fuck no, I'm not, but I need to test that you'd help me out if I did give a shit about it.
Of course. Hey, why does she get instant approval and I don't? Think she'll beat me up if I don't help out. Yeah, that makes sense. With the dilemma of what to do about my essay sort of solved, the topic soon shifted as we continued walking around the lake. Still wasn't looking forward to doing the essay, but if that was the one bad thing that happened this weekend, I can live with it. And there it is. Everything is fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, moments before everything goes wrong.
By the time we got back to the camp, the sun had started lowering in the sky. For a while, we just sat around and talked, before eventually splitting up to recharge some social energy. Well, Victoria skipped some more rocks and Hannah read a book. Gabriel and I collected more firewood. Eventually, we started getting hungry again as the sun lowered further. We cooked another quick meal over a newly lit fire.
Victoria's parents forbade her from getting any piercings when she was young, so for her 10th birthday, her sister stepped in and paid for it. Whoa, so she's got, like, an older sister that's also, like, real badass and stuff?
You.
10th? Does that... Okay, is 10th... Is, like, any piercings include ear piercings, and 10-year-old is just ear piercing? Because that's not, like, bad. But if it's, like, she got her, like... Well, I don't know. We don't see any nose piercings or anything on her, so I guess maybe... I don't know.
We can't tell until we see the navel.
Yeah,
We
true.
won't know. It'll be a mystery forever. Well, one nice thing about not having plates, no cleaning up to do. Damn, and after I'd trick you so brilliantly into agreeing to do it at all. Oh no, I guess this means I'll just have to pay you back for the food after all. What a disaster. Out of all the choices I've had to make in my time, they somehow led up to this, the worst ending of all. Nice try, Keiki, but you'll have to do a lot better than that to get me to accept you sharing the cost of food.
Oh yeah, you bought all of this, right, Gabriel? How much do I owe you?
Nothing! Zilch! Nada! Zero!
Oh, don't be like that.
I don't need any money from... I appreciate that everyone wants to chip in, but it's all good. Seriously, taking time out from your schedules to come and hang out at the lake is payment enough. After what all we've been through, the least I could do is shout everyone a meal.
Do they have a shared traumatic past that we haven't unlocked yet?
That's a yes. I think that if we do the maths right, we could probably work out roughly how much this will cost you and then divvy it up.
Hell yeah. You might be pretty smart, Gabriel, but you're not smarter than the power of maths.
Now let's put those big brains of ours together so we can do some addition.
Yes! Hannah, are you ready to start adding for us? Oh, Hannah. Sorry, I think I dozed off a little there.
And I'll let out a big yawn before continuing.
What were we talking about?
Getting you to bed, apparently.
What? No, I'm not that tired. You three kept talking. I'll just listen with my eyes closed.
Not like a light. Weird. Why weird? I mean, yeah, it's just gotten dark, but it's not that late. We did spend a lot of the day walking, and I'd be willing to bet you woke up pretty early today. Guess that makes sense. What time do you think you'll call your dad? I don't know. Guess it depends on when we want to leave. Victoria, any thoughts?
I'm not leaving until I get at least 10 skips in the lake. I got up to 9 earlier. I knew I could do it.
So, say after lunch tomorrow? Keiki, is there anything you want to do before tomorrow? Is there anything you want to do tomorrow before we leave? Oh, tonight, for that matter? That sounded suggestive.
In front of Victoria?
I thought it over for a few moments. Nothing that we can only do while we're at the lake. One might... Yeah, nothing that can't wait.
Wait, what were you about to say?
That also sounded suggestive. It's nothing important. It's not every weekend that we go out camping. Hold up.
You okay?
It's something that you want to do. Bring it up so we can do it. Is that something that we can only do while we're at the lake?
Stop beating around the bush, moron.
Don't say monkey sex. Don't say monkey sex.
Jesus.
Alright, well... I double checked that Hannah was still well and truly asleep before speaking. Victoria, earlier, when you were telling Hannah about the story about the Chosen Ones.
Fuse's chosen?
Yeah, the Fuse's Chosen. I swallowed. I could feel my heart starting to race. Along with the tightness in my stomach. Why? Wake up!
Are you telling Hannah to wake up?
Me.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm yawning.
Oh.
Possibly.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Was it because I was yawning earlier as Hannah?
No, it was before that.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. This might be my... Okay, whatever. Fucking pain meds.
Oh no, did you take them and now they're making you sleepy?
Yeah, that's a side effect. Once they start wearing off, it's just...
Oh no.
We activated all of your neurons to make the chemistry go away. And now, because we activated the neurons have to deactivate.
Well,
Something along those lines, maybe.
if we need to call it a night at any point because you're wiped, just let me know.
I'm not tired. I haven't done anything today.
Well, yeah, but tired and sleepy, like, they're two different things.
But that story was just made up, right? When he said it was, I know you just wanted to joke around with Hannah a bit, but were you really just making it up on the spot, or was that just something you said so that you could calm it down?
Keiki, are you sure you want to know?
Cults have lots of sex, you know. I want to have a cult orgy.
Oh no. This is all it's leading to.
Yes.
Damn it, why'd you have to ask me outright like that? Yeah, of course it's all stuff I made up. I told Hannah, didn't I? I was trying to work out what I was talking about as I was saying it.
Well, I had a breath. I hadn't realized I was holding. Really? You're not bullshitting me. It really was.
For fuck's sake, yes.
Okay. Sorry, I know that was kind of stupid, but when I thought things over, I guess it stuck with me more than I realized.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, can you blame me?
You mean because of...
Hey, don't say it. We agreed not to
Lily?
talk about it.
A dramatic backstory unlocking in 3, 2...
Theirs used to be a group of 5.
Yeah.
The Many Deaths of Lily Kosen is a retrospective.
Oh.
And we're going to be reliving it.
Oh, interesting.
And you know what? I really wish we had colored subtitles, because I think those goons at the beginning, those
Were us?
were us, yeah.
Mmm.
And we were trying to revive her.
Interesting. Or, well, was it we were trying to revive her or we were trying to heal her?
Possibly, yeah.
Because one of them was like...
Or maybe
sick.
the ritual did good. The ritual was very good. And it brought her back. But she died again. And it brought her back. And she died again. And,
Ooh.
you know?
No, actually, that makes a
Time
lot
looped
of
as
sense.
a person.
Oh, that's tough. Huh.
Yeah. Because of Lily. Okay, that's cakey. I can see why Victoria telling a bit of a supernatural story might spook you after that. And look, I get it. But we agreed not to speak about it. Remember? We agreed to pretend it never happened. Gabriel's voice shook as he spoke. By the light of the fire, I can see that his hands were trembling just as badly. I know that, but maybe that was a mistake. Because I still think about it, and I need to talk to someone about this. I need to get some of this shit out of my head, and... No. I'm sorry, Keiki, I really am, but I can't talk about it. We killed one of our best friends. The other day, I was helping cook dinner, and I had to cut some meat, and for a moment, I remembered. I just suddenly thought, this is a lot different to when I stabbed Lily, and God, I wanted to stab myself in that moment.
Sorry, I think I dozed off for a moment there. Are you guys telling scary stories again? We need to talk about Lily. What? No! That's not funny, Victoria,
She's right, Hannah. This isn't helping all of this. This pretending nothing happened, pretending that Lily was over in her life. Pretending that we didn't kill her. Nobody would ever believe us. If we try and... That's what we agreed. If we try to explain to someone why we killed her, they won't listen to us. They'd Damn it, KQ, why'd you have to bring this up? Why now, when we were having such a good weekend? You were the one that first suggested that we forget about it all. Because I'm not having a good weekend. No, sorry, that's a lie. It has been fun. But I shouldn't be having fun. How can I have fun when it's been over a year since we killed Lily? I don't deserve to have fun. I shouldn't. What sort of fucked up person am I that I can kill someone and then just go on and... What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with all of us? Keeping quiet was a mistake. We need to talk to someone about this, and if you think that nobody will listen to us, Gabriel? Fine, we'll just talk to each other about it, and we'll be each other's therapists. Gabriel took a deep sigh. I could feel him think of what the right thing to say was. But how could he? He didn't have a clue what we should all do, any more than I did. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe keeping quiet about committing murder and suppressing the feelings was the correct move. It worked so far, haven't it? I managed to bury the guilt in the back of my mind, and I was even able to have fun and laugh again. Victoria, Anna, what do you two think?
Oh, fuck. You're really gonna put the decision in my hands? Great fucking move, mate.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't value your opinion. What do you think?
I think that I have no fucking clue what's right or wrong anymore. I don't know what you want me to say. We should talk about it. Or maybe we shouldn't. I reckon we're kind of fucked no matter what.
And Hannah?
I don't feel comfortable talking about it. It makes me sick, and I just get this voice in my head that is just telling me no, and I freeze up when I think about defying it. But I think that if I'm still feeling like that after a year, and by the sounds of it, you three all are too, then maybe we do need to sort things out.
Yeah. I think you might be onto something there, Hannah. I think you've all convinced me. We need to stop hiding the truth from ourselves. We need to talk about the night we killed Lily.
Oh my god.
That's you. I think not the queen voice, but do you have a demented voice in your arsenal? A little bit of a crazy voice? A little bit of like
I think I could try something. I could try it. Sounds like fun. Mind if I join in? The fuck is... No! You can't be! You can't be!
Lily?
In the flesh! In spite of all the stabbing I had to endure last time we caught up, courtesy of you guys. How are you guys all doing? But rude of you to decide to go camping and not invite me, don't you think? But that's alright. I'm here now and ready to make up for lost time. Lily! Oh, Lily, it is... We thought you were dead. We thought that... You thought right, my precious little chilly baby. But you can't keep a good person down, or a bad one for that matter. What do you mean by... Shh, it's alright, Hannah. I know I've been gone for a long time, but I promise I'm back for good now. Do you really mean it?
I changed my mind. Hannah's the first step.
Oh, okay. She's gonna trust her.
Yeah.
Lily, what happened? I'll explain everything. But first, come over here and give me a hug, won't you? It's been over a year since you last saw me, and I'll just absolutely die if we don't.
Hannah slowly walked towards Lily, hesitantly at first, but moving with more confidence as she continued.
Hi, Eamon! Thank you for the raid! Oh my gosh, welcome! You came in at a very exciting part. How's
oh my
it?
God, is that our contractually obligated lawyer?
It is our contractually obligated lawyer.
Hello.
Here we come! Woo woo woo! How is Pokemon Black and White? Oh, that's a cute little emote. I hope it was a good stream for you. Thank you so much for the raid. That's so very kind. Guess you forgot to eat before stream. No, Eamon, again. But we beat second gym. Okay, that's good. This sounds like good progress. Wow, that's cool. Thanks for the raid. I'm so glad you're back to streaming. It makes me very happy. Sorry I can't watch. Most of the time, your stream is while I'm at work because now I'm 2 hours behind where I used to be. So that's good. I'm glad it is going well. Welcome. This is The Many Deaths of Lily Kosen, a visual novel, kind of horror based, and you guys came in at an interesting part. We just found out that the 4 friends that we've been playing as killed their friend Lily, but she's somehow back. And yeah, that's how good I'm going to try and work on getting clips for TikTok and shorter form edited content. Very nice. That's exciting. Cool. I hope that goes well for you. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. Wow. We're like crazy stuff happening right now. So yeah, welcome in. You guys came in at a good time. Very exciting stuff. So thanks again for the raid. Yeah. Fun times. Okay. Whew. Did you read this already, Kay, or did I interrupt you?
Yeah. I finished. I'm gonna try.
Okay, just want to make sure. I'd love to learn more, but there is taco meat in the crock pot, so I need to go eat. Yes, please go eat. Don't pass out, please. So, enjoy your taco meat.
Gabriel, Victoria, and I stood there in silence at first, unsure whether to interfere or not. But as I saw Hannah getting closer and closer to Lily, the fear I felt grew and grew until I eventually had to speak up. Hannah, no matter what you do, don't get any closer.
But, Keiki, it's me, Keiki. Are you angry with me? Did I do something wrong?
I don't know who you are, but people don't come back from the dead. And the last time we all saw you, you were looking pretty dead to me. Guys, we can't let ourselves be tricked. We all wish that Lily was back and that we hadn't had to kill her. But it's nothing more than a trick.
I know this might seem strange, Keiki, but I promise you it really is me. I can explain it all, but I can't do that if you just point fingers and don't let me speak. Can you trust me?
I know that people can come back from the dead, so... Wait. I think that people can't come back from the dead, but I also used to think demons and summoning rituals weren't real. Could something really have happened to bring her back to life?
Mm-hmm.
Stress challenge.
No! We didn't talk to ourselves at all, so we failed.
No, we did not. Woo! I need to give her a chance to talk. I can't deal with this guilt anymore, pretending I don't know what happened. Come on, Lily, please be telling the truth. You know, this is cheap. We can't see our own stress.
No, that's fair.
Granted, we can't see anyone else's stress either, but we don't even have a meter for it.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why they gave us the hint about, like, make sure you're talking to yourself, because they know that we can't, like, see. Maybe after this, the stress meters for the others will unlock, now that we know, like, it's technically a mechanic.
Yeah. Alright, Lily, I trust you. Tell me about how you came back from the dead.
Thank you, Keiki. I'm so glad you decided to listen.
Lily held out an arm, her hands cupped slightly.
Do you see this mark on my hand?
Not really.
It's a bit hard to see in the dark, I guess. It's a pretty similar color to my skin. Can you get closer?
Got up from my chair trying to see the mark in the darkness. Oh shit, do we die?
That's what I'm thinking.
Your hand just looks like...
Oh.
Yeah!
Damn.
One moment Lily was standing there holding out her hand. In the next, her hand darted out and gripped my throat, the fingers tightening as she spoke.
Thanks, Keiki. I really appreciate this trust, you know.
I tried to speak, to choke something out, but all that came up was a strangled gasp. A moment later, Lily's fingers pierced my skin as she tightened the fingers around my throat in a clenched fist. I could feel my blood trickling down the wounds and soaking into my clothes. Some of it had sprayed out and hit Lily. She didn't seem to care at all. My whole body had gone cold, and I didn't think that it was because of the slight breeze we were experiencing. Fuck! Lily wasn't done with me, though. The pain in my throat, already unbearable, became even worse as she pulled her fist back away from my neck as hard as possible. For a moment, my skin and muscles resisted, but gave way and snapped before the strength she possessed. I got a sense of dizziness moments before I collapsed on the ground. The last thing I saw before everything went black was a wicked grin appear on Lily's face. She might have been saying something, but I didn't really have a clue. The others had seen what she did, though. How were they able to stop her? For me, though, my part in the story was over.
Well, that didn't go so well, did it? Perhaps if you'd been a bit less stressed, you might have been able to handle things a bit better. When you have the chance to talk to your friends, don't be afraid to talk about yourself. Even getting some trivial ideas and opinions out of your head can help relax you and help put you in a better mental state. Game over. Well, dang.
We did deliberately ignore the game's advice.
That is true. I didn't expect it to come around so fast, though. Is there, no. No, like, ending marker or anything, I guess. Okay, so we saved it a couple choices, but none of the, like, talking to people choices. We could try going back here, because we've already chosen to talk to Hannah, and instead of choosing to talk to Victoria, we could choose to talk to ourselves this time.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
And see if one is enough. We decided to ask about...
It should be enough. One should be enough, right?
I think so.
Because there are exactly 4, or exactly 3.
Yeah, I think 3. Okay, so I feel a bit uncomfortable after that.
Stay back at the campfire to talk to Hannah.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, Gabriel went up to set up the other tent.
Hold on.
No, you clicked. No, don't quit. You clicked. You clicked correctly.
Did I?
Maybe you didn't. Hold on. Go ahead and reload, I guess.
Okay. Let's go to skip.
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, click feeling a bit uncomfortable after that.
Okay.
Okay, that's...
Do you think that maybe the Hannah one is reversed? Maybe she'll say, no thanks, and we go off by ourselves to collect firewood? It's like a trick.
No, just... Let's go down this rabbit hole, see what
Okay,
happens.
which one... I'm assuming... I don't know. I mean, if...
I'm assuming the second one doesn't help anyone at all.
Right, because...
But it's also the funnier one.
That is true. Here, let's, we'll do that. And we'll see.
Well, it wouldn't help if we stress ourselves out. Mm-hmm. You know, I saw this movie where this bad guy burned to death. The fire was really fiery.
It's a very visceral image, isn't it? Which makes sense. Fire is one of mankind's oldest tools and allies, but also one of our most treacherous. When you think about it, you don't see many other deaths in movies that are so primal, do you? Water deaths only really occur in movies set at sea. Earth deaths are even rarer since that's, what, only movies set in the mountains? And air deaths... What?
Or in a cave.
True. And air deaths... I don't even know what I'd classify as death by air. Falling from a great height? Asphyxiating? No, they're all quite rare, aren't they? But fire keeps coming back as a way for people to die in films. I suppose there's something very natural about it. Seeing someone wreathed in flames, burning up completely, a reminder of the power of the elements and that we only have the barest control over them.
You know, with context, that we definitely killed one of our best friends, and also they came back to life, and there's a Phoenix motif going on there. This is creepy.
That's true. I didn't think about the Phoenix thing.
I can't stop thinking about the Phoenix thing. Because of Akane.
Fair.
And also, I'm deliberately invoking the Phoenix imagery in...
True. You've used that a lot.
With... I've used it exactly twice thus
really?
far.
Hmm.
I also haven't been talking about it in DMs a whole lot, so I don't know where you got the idea that I've been repeating it a lot.
Maybe I'm reading between the lines more than I should. You talk about her burning a lot.
Yeah, because she burns
Right.
a lot.
So I guess that meant like, oh, I don't know. It's also been a hot minute that since I've touched
Read my work.
Touched anything that's
Is it because it's been a hot minute since I've written any work?
Well, that's some of it, and I've also just been busy too, so it's amazing how little hot time you have to read when life happens.
Yeah, life doesn't happen to me, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's so sad. That's not true. Life happens.
I got denied last week,
What?
My application.
No, really? You didn't tell me?
Yeah, no, I didn't see fit to mention it. But...
Oh, I'm sorry, Kay.
So now I gotta apply to my dad's school, I think.
I was about to ask if you had that.
He told me to apply to his school and he'd talk to the principal and see what's what.
Well, I mean, it's something.
Hmm.
And if you need me to write another recommendation letter or fill out a form for you or whatever, let me know.
Alright. Anywho.
Sorry. And of course, there's the terrifying aspect of it. It's almost a relatable death in a way, one that could theoretically happen to everyone in the audience. Hopefully someone won't accidentally light themselves on fire at home, but at the same time, it's not like it never happens. And afterwards, the body all burned up, scorched, and warped into something that only resembling a human. Brr.
So...
Sorry, I keep interrupting you, don't I? Sorry, it's just that I guess once I got thinking about the topic, my mind kept wandering. What did you want to say?
This is going to be a retrospective type thing, where the ghost of Lily Kosen starts torturing us with the many ways that we killed her.
I could see that for sure.
And one of Hannah's trials or whatever is going to involve fire.
Yeah.
This
seems like
fascinating.
she's weirdly into it for somebody who's spooked easily.
I want to 100% this game. 110% this game. I want to see all the dialogue options now.
No, that's fair.
All of them. Even Gabriel's. Even though we're trying to get Gabriel killed.
No, actually, I'd be down for that.
But obviously we have to... We're playing this at the same time as we're playing Corpse Factory. And once we finish Corpse Factory, we're moving on to 13 Sentinels. And we're stopping everything to place 13 Sentinels. I'm telling you this now, so you know in advance.
Okay.
I'm in charge of the streaming for 13 Sentinels. We're always going to be streaming 13 Sentinels.
Fair enough.
I mean, you're the one broadcasting on Twitch, but I'm Discord, etc.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm fine with normally we don't switch games like this. We just got, such a kind of cool special opportunity for this. So, that's really the main reason we decided to do this instead of mainlining Corpse Factory. So, I mean, unless we get a cool opportunity like this again, I have nothing against just working on... Especially because 13 Sentinels is a longer game, isn't it? Isn't it 50 hours or something like that?
It's something ridiculous like that. It's a visual novel, but it's got You know what the annoying thing is?
Huh?
It's got TRPG, tactical RPG elements to it.
Yeah.
There's gameplay and then there's story. But the annoying part is the tactical RPG sections have little bits of characterization in them.
Oh, so you have to pay attention.
And they have bonus conditions, bring X character, do Y thing. And I think that if you fulfill the bonus conditions, they have more characterization. I think what I might end up doing is I do all the tactical RPG stuff off screen.
Like a Mori style?
Yeah. I do all the gameplay off stream. and I record all of it, and I like try to put it together into like a video, or at the very least, I get all the clips together, and then like at the start of every stream, we just watch through like 15 minutes of that content.
No, I think that's reasonable if that's not too much like trouble.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. It's just I have to figure out how to. No, the PS5 has a natural recording function.
Okay.
I can just. Oh, but then I have to edit. I don't want to edit. What the fuck?
That's why I was like, if it's not too much trouble, because I was like,
Are you sure there's like no one on YouTube that's done like
I was
all of the mecha parts in 1310?
I was gonna say, can't you just find like an existing one and chop that up, so at least you don't have to worry about playing it and.
I mean, the problem is like it works like the plot lock system of 13 Sentinels is like get to this point to unlock this chapter, and some of the plot locks are like do this much of the gameplay, so I have to do it anyway.
Oh.
So I might as well record shit, right?
Fair. That's tough. Well, we've got a little bit of time. We can think on it and see if maybe there's a good alternative.
It's more than a little bit of time. We're officially playing 2 games at the same time. We have extended the life cycle of both games by double.
Fair.
I mean, assuming that we don't get Sundays.
Yeah, that's true. Who knows when we'll have.
We might not get Sundays anymore. It seems like everyone's putting in the further effort into actually making it to Ace Attorney every week.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
good. It's a good thing. Thumbs up. But also, why couldn't this have been done earlier and not when we just decided, hey, we don't get Sundays too often. We don't get Ace Attorney very often. We might as well use the time that we have.
It's an ironic. Know? It's a cruel irony.
All right. Okay, let me calm down and pay attention to the game now. Yeah, you're like 3 hours behind, right?
That's what you said? 3 hours from you, yes.
3 hours from you. So it's not like late right now for you, is it?
No, it's 8. It's just after 8 for me.
Okay, we should go longer today, right?
We can maybe go...
Because we started so poorly?
Yeah, we can maybe go a little bit longer.
Yeah. I said I was trying to shift my schedule anyway. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, well, let's just play and find a natural stopping point that isn't, like, before the action starts like last time.
Fair enough.
I, never really thought about all that. It was just, a kind of a cool scene, is all.
Right, what movie was it?
Some zombie movie that I caught while browsing TV one night. The guy who was on fire, he was in an oven.
An oven?
Okay, it sounds kind of spooky when I put it like that, but it was more of a silly than anything. Actually, let me set the scene for you. The protagonist is this, like, generic white guy with a dummy haircut that has half his fringe in his eyes or whatever. I didn't catch the start of the movie, but I think he's here to rescue someone's daughter.
From zombies?
I'm guessing there was a group behind the zombies, because there always is, but that's just me. There isn't always
I was about to say, I don't even like zombie movies, and I know that's not the case.
Like, sometimes it's like scientific biological zombies, but sometimes it's just zombies.
Yeah.
You know? Like, the zombie apocalypse isn't always... Like, it's very rarely done maliciously. Mostly it's negligence. I haven't seen many zombie movies, I just know tropes.
Fair.
But, like, most zombie apocalypses that start in a lab are due to negligence and corporate greed.
Yeah.
And, like, if we had to name every apocalypse that's ever happened because of corporate greed, we'd be here forever, right?
Yeah,
like,
true that.
Every bad thing in the world has always been due to some form of corporate greed. We all know this. This is a fact of life.
True that.
Like the fact that we talked about this last week. Food prices are going up.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason other than the people that own the food are saying, like, I want more money. The people have to give us money. The people have to buy food. They have to buy food if they don't want to die. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to make them give us more money for food.
Yup. It all comes back to that.
Am I remembering correctly, or did the president successfully stop people from, like, arbitrarily raising prices every year? Because I know he made an attempt. I don't know if it was successful.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was successful or not. I'll be honest.
Because, like, I know that Congress is shit. It's Congress, right? Like, is it Supreme Court? The nine people?
9 people would be
Which
the
one is that?
Supreme Court. Congress
Supreme
is
Court?
like...
Yeah, 6 of the Supreme Court are, like, actually evil.
Yeah.
Like, black chair, spin around, petting a white cat, cackling Bond villain. And they just fucking hate America.
Yep. And
And
we're
they just
stuck
love
with them.
money. They're going to die within the next 15 years. All 6 of them are going to fucking die.
Well, one or two of them are on the younger side, so unfortunately I don't think we'll get that lucky.
So like I was saying, they're going to die within the next 5 years because I'm going to bomb their house.
For legal reasons, that's a joke, Twitch.
For legal reasons, this is a joke. For legal reasons, I am not going to Google how to build bombs because I have nothing better to do with my life. For legal reasons, I am not going to look up their address. This is a bad tangent. This is a dumb bit. I'm gonna cut the bit.
This is almost the exact same tangent we had last week because I remember being like, "Wow, it sure would be a same if
about money."
No, I mean same. Who is it? If you're not, you're rich and we hate you.
The economy is run. The economy is driven by food prices because everything. The gold standard is the price of bread. The more bread prices rise, the more everything else rises with it.
Yep.
Because everyone has to buy bread. It's. I just want to slit someone's throat and steal their wallet. Okay, that's what I want.
Fair enough. Just anyone
Anyway.
or like specific people?
People who have wallets.
Okay, that's
That I
like very. That's very broad.
Like I guess. You know what? You know what would have made me really happy?
What?
You know how Elon Musk didn't have permits to get his fucking sign changed
Yeah.
when he tried to rebrand? I wish he was just standing under his stupid fucking Twitter sign, and one of the T's just fell on his head. I wish he died. I wish he died over the weekend.
That would have been
I
the
wouldn't
most
receive any
satisfying
of his
thing.
money. I wouldn't receive anything from him. There's no way.
No, but the gratification would be payment enough, absolutely.
God. He's just the dumbest business person alive.
No, he is.
has to be. He has to be. I know people who have failed startups, who have successfully gotten startups, and then ran themselves into bankruptcy because they were stupid. None of them are dumber than Elon Musk.
No, agreed. Have you, this is a slight small tangent. Have you played Portal 2?
I have watched play of Portal 2.
So my fiance's been playing it for me, and when the character Cave Johnson started talking, I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And every single time now that he utters a word in our playthrough, I haven't finished yet, so no spoilers. But every time he utters a word, I'm like, oh my god, this is just Elon Musk. They just predicted the future, because he's literally just Elon Musk.
Yeah, no, he's a sociopathic scientist, not a sociopathic businessman.
No, but he's still, like, it's basically the same, because he's taking credit for, like, other people's ideas, and, like...
Yeah, but that's every white person in a position of power.
Well, I guess that's fair. He's also just really, like, loud about it.
Yeah, I know that Elon Musk's... The whole X thing is because of his fucking ego.
Yeah.
And because of his fucking PayPal. He never got over PayPal, is what's happening right now.
Yeah, clearly.
Because he's also talking about online banking. What the fuck is a town square? What the fuck is a digital town square? What is that? What even is that?
I have no idea.
Anyway, there's an oven.
There's an oven.
Exactly, an oven. And the guy, he just comes out of the oven.
He rolled out?
No, it wasn't that sort of oven. More like one of those, you know, those really big ovens. The ones that could hold a whole person.
I think so. Anyway, once he's out of, I guess
Yeah, that's.
Is she trying to
Indie
make
game's
it?
gotta pass. Indie game's gotta pass.
Are we sure she's not trying to make it? Why is it called oven when you out of the cold food and in of the hot food or whatever?
The joke would be more obvious.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, once
No,
he's
indie games get like a 3-strike system from me on typos, especially individual. If individual novels get 3 strikes, that's one.
okay, that's not too bad.
And also, it's like a random side. It's not even. You know what? That isn't a strike. I'll count it as a strike if it happens in unskippable, like, main scenario shit. This is just a side tangent about an oven and a zombie movie.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, once he's out of it, I guess then there's a fight and he gets lit on fire?
Yeah. They probably just missed a word. It's fine. Everything's
Probably.
fine. It's not. It wasn't central to the plot, so nobody
Yeah,
had to
it's
double,
fine.
triple check it. No, he was on fire already.
When he was in the oven?
Yeah, it opens up and then he comes out all covered in flames. Covered in fire and stuff.
From the oven being on?
No, it wasn't on. At least I don't think it was. Some didn't really dwell on it.
So he was hanging out in the oven on fire the whole time.
Yeah, I guess. Ready to attack the main character when he came into the room. I did say it was a silly film, you know?
If you say so. Somehow I don't think I'll be watching it anytime soon, though. I've never really been big on horror movies, to be honest.
Hannah, sweetie, you do realize you just went on a very long tangent about the nature of humanity
Yeah.
and the inevitability of fire. You understand that, right? You understand that this is a huge desync of personality here? You're not being into horror movies, but being fascinated by people dying to fire? You understand that, right? Yes? Yes? We're clear? Okay. I don't blame you. I haven't wanted to watch any for a while now. Oh! That's foreshadowing.
Yeah. No,
Why
absolutely.
wouldn't our main character want to watch any horror?
Hmm.
We understand that Hannah's a big fucking pussy, but why is our main character a big fucking pussy, you know?
Yeah.
But now we know the reason. Well, we will know the reason, I guess. I guess your favorite genre is more comedy, would you say?
Yep. Whenever my family, that is, do a movie night, they're always just so much fun for us all to watch and enjoy together. Action movies are too scary for Mom, Dad gets bored by sci-fi, and the siblings can never make up their mind on what they want to watch. Comedy, though. Comedy's always a win.
That's really nice to hear. Honestly, it is. It's good that your family can have a good activity like that to bond over and do together. I guess this... Oh, that's you. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I wish you had colored text. How come Lily gets to have colored text? Is it because she's dead? That's...
Probably.
That's fucking... Xenophobia? Reverse xenophobia?
Livophobia?
Livophobia!
I guess it's not like you can do something like that with your parents, huh? At least not recently.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but my family find it hard to agree on movies anyway. If they were home and we were doing a movie night, we'd probably just end up watching something we'd seen 100 times before. And I'd probably mostly be on my phone during it anyway. Kind of defeats the point of a movie night.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate.
Look, it is what it is, and like you said, it's not like I can do it at the moment anyway. Actually, what you did get me thinking is that the next time the four of us are free, we should do a movie night together rather than heading out camping like this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it probably has less chances of a spirit coming out and trying to kill us all,
For
successfully
real.
killing us all. We're in a time loop right now. Did you understand? Do you know that? We're in a time loop right now. I have had this conversation. I've never had this conversation with you before. Actually, the last time we had this, here in this scenario, I wanted to go talk to Victoria. But now I'm talking to you, even though I meant to go talk to myself alone over there in the corner. But now I'm talking to you about burning to death. Yes, I understand the gobsmacked look. Yes, I understand that time loops don't make any sense. Time loops are the best form of fiction, though. Time travel is shit. Time loops good. Time travel bad. Okay. Is that why I hate Sigma so much?
Something about the way you like scream that, like the pause, and then just like, God, I need to clip that.
Can somebody clip that? Yeah, I need to.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna post that to Tumblr, actually.
Yeah.
And just transcribe it. Okay. I mean, why not? I can't see Victoria or Gabriel disagreeing with the idea. It's not like it wouldn't be fun.
Well, they might disagree on any movies we want to watch. That is to say, Victoria might.
Oh, not that bad it. If you chose something she didn't like, she'd probably complain through the entire thing. I guess we let her choose the movie?
I'm okay with that. It's been a while since I've seen a good cheesy kung fu movie anyway.
Sure, I'd probably disagree on it being cheesy, but yeah, no complaints here. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of the others, I think it's just about time for lunch.
Too true. Oh, okay, good. That
Okay,
did
cool,
the
okay.
intended.
Can you check the menu? Just make sure one last time there isn't like a preferences. About? Is there an about? Is that just
That's just
Is
about
that
the
just-
game, I think.
credits? Help? Keyboard, mouse. Nothing. Really? How about that? Alright, fucking whatever, I guess. Return! Time to skip until we see a dead person.
Woo!
A really cute dead person. For the life of me, I could not tell you the color of her eyes.
Red?
Probably. But then why wasn't her text red? Are Gabriel's eyes red?
I think his are gray.
Are they? Yeah. Okay, go on. Skip it. Skippity day, etc. Oh shit!
That's interesting.
His eyes are gold. Amber. Okay, stop. Here.
Yeah.
Panels don't make any sense. There we go. Oh, so 125%ing this game will not be easy or simple to do. Maybe maybe this is just the Forever Sunday game, you know?
You understand what? Sorry?
Maybe this is just the Forever Sunday game. Like this is
We just tell Ace Attorney people to hell with it?
No, not like that. But also, if it was possible to stream two separate things on Discord at the same time, during Ace Attorney streams, you could definitely just do this, and we could be going back through choices and just going like, you know. But it isn't possible to do that, because input-output shit. You know?
Fair. Whoops, did not mean to do that.
Anywho,
Okay, so...
what I actually meant was, like, if there is no Ace Attorney, then we just turn this on and see different dialogue choices. But also, I like the idea of if there's no asynchronous, we just have a second game stream, like a normal game stream, and not just fucking around. Because I don't know. We'll just see what is more interesting at the time. Like what did we stop off at? Like what our stop off point? How did we stop off? How did Corpse Factory end last time we played? I don't remember.
What's his face? The security guard that lived below Noriko got arrested, and then we went into her apartment to get her some clothes. As it was Kojiro and Tomoe.
Okay, yeah. No, that's super interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest, I only picked this game because we hadn't actually gotten anywhere and I wanted to get somewhere.
No, that's totally fair. I agree with you. I'm fine with going back to Corpse Factory for sure, but I at least wanted to get to something spooky.
Yeah, okay, so just click through until we get to the stress challenge. We will succeed this time because we have...
Hopefully. I'm worried that this means Gabe's gonna fail.
I mean... They wouldn't give multiple people a stress challenge at the first opportunity, would they?
I don't know. Probably not, but...
Pink. Lavender?
Okay. Woo! Okay. Woo!
It would have been really mean to require more than one.
Yeah.
Especially for the first challenge.
Yeah, since we haven't had that many yet, I'm saving that shit.
We have autosaves. What are we doing?
I don't trust autosave.
No, I mean, like, when we go back to... when we go back to, like...
That's not what I meant to do.
Can you just...
I hit the wrong auto.
The autosaves real quick?
I hit the wrong auto.
Well, go to load. Load.
Load. There we go. Yeah, so
no,
there's...
all of those are July 25th. Okay, never mind. Autosaves are like... Wait, what the fuck?
What?
There were like 4 2000s. Did you see that, Chef? 1959, 1959.
Probably because we kept reloading.
You know what? Yeah, okay. They are all on the same screen.
It also might like autosave like every minute or something like that.
No, because
or just when we make a choice.
11:30 now, and not 11. Yeah, so whenever we make a choice, probably it autosaves. Okay, video games. They make everything so much easier. It would mean that my friends and I weren't guilty of murder. But there are a few things about it that are just a bit off. And I can't ignore them just because that's the way I want things. Lily is dead, and whatever this thing wearing a skin is, it isn't her. Oh, it's her. This is her. This is Lily Kosen. This is a ghost. A vengeful spirit. A wraith.
Yeah, something.
We're gonna get our throats slit. Again.
I don't think it was slit last time. I think it was choked.
No, it was, our trachea was definitely, like, pulled apart. No, like, she dug her fingers into our jugular and then yanked. You know?
Okay, yeah.
Which, by the way, has always been one of my favorite theoretical, like... What does Mortal Kombat call it?
Fatalities?
Is it fatality? That's so boring.
I don't know. I've played Mortal Kombat like twice in my life, I think.
I've never played Mortal Kombat. I've played Injustice, which is...
very similar.
Mortal Kombat for DC characters.
Yeah.
DC Comics. Or is it Tekken for DC Comics?
I've definitely never played Tekken.
No. Yep. You might think you can trick us, but I'll admit that you do a good impression of Lily. But I know my friend, and you're not her. You're that demon we summoned into her, aren't you? It's you, Kalnash.
But you can't be sure, Keiki. Hi, friend of the dev here. Thank you for playing his game. He really appreciates it. Oh, thank you so much. Hello, Unix. That's so kind. We are really enjoying it so far. It's a lot of fun. It was so kind of him. He gave us an advanced review code, and it was so kind. We've been really enjoying it so far. I hope he's had good success.
We got our neck fucking destroyed.
Yeah, we already got a death. This is great.
We got our death 3 hours into the game.
Yeah. So yeah, that's so kind. Thank you for stopping by. Please tell him that we are really enjoying it. We're so grateful. It's so kind of him. Yeah, it's very fun so far. He is some of the most realistic writing we've ever seen in characters like ever. So yeah, I'm in love with Victoria. Just gonna throw that out there.
Anna's my favorite. She's kind of creepy. She's giving me vibes. I'm getting vibes, Kiki.
I love when you get vibes. That means fun things. So many people have died to the first stress challenge. Yeah, no, yeah, that was exactly it. Because we refused to talk to ourselves because we were trying to make it a challenge. We were gonna see how long we could go without talking to ourselves or Gabe.
We can go that long without talking to ourselves.
Yeah, apparently not very long. So I'm not surprised, but it's fun. Like it's nice. I like this so far. It's pretty experimental. To like not experimental, but like being able to experiment around with it has been very nice so far. So
it's also very experimental. You have a cast of 4 characters, and it looks like some things will change as people die. Like, I would have liked to see... It would be very hard to do, but I would have liked to see, like...
How it
the story continue without us.
No, yeah, that would be hard, but it would be interesting.
DRV3 style.
Yeah. But no, the fact that you can get different kinds of dialogue when different people die is very fascinating to me. We're already talking about, like... What did you call it? 125%ing this?
Yeah.
So we're really enjoying it so far.
The DRV3 twist pissed me off because of specifically we had a female protagonist and then we had a male protagonist. If we were given the detective to start off with, like a stereotypical video game, like a stereotypical Danganronpa game, and then the detective died and we took control of a painter girl, that would have been wild, right?
Yeah, but instead they did the opposite, so...
But instead they did the opposite, and it was boring, and it had Kokichi in it.
The 2 cardinal sins. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind switching to any of these people's perspectives at all. I think these are all far more interesting than Shuichi. Is that his name?
Shuichi, yeah.
Yeah, these are all far more interesting than Shuichi, so I would totally be fine switching to any of these people's perspectives.
Shuichi was a little bit of a bitch. A lot of it of a bitch, honestly.
Oh, good old Dango Bango. Oh my god, my fiance calls it Dango Bongo too. That's so wild. Is that from a video or something like that? Or is that just the weird coincidence of life? That's so funny. Bongo. Yeah, he calls it Dango Bongo. Like, I'll say something, I'll be like, oh yeah, because I have a Junko figure on my nightstand. Next to my Edrith and my Aiba.
God, I love Junko.
Me too. I have... Oh, Pro ZD Skit used it. That makes sense.
I was about to say, why can't we have more Junko? And then I remembered the end of DRV3. Maybe we shouldn't have more Junko. Maybe Junko should just stay dead.
Yeah, maybe.
But also, Junko's, like, super fun.
No, I love Junko. She also occupies that, like, section of, like, pink twin-tail hair girls that I love. So, she was basically, like... Before I realized that I was really into them, she was like the second one I saw, I think, because it was Clover, and then her. She's
blonde, but she's, like, pinkish.
Yeah, she's blonde, but she often, like mine has pink tones to it. So, like, I still count her. Like, my figure has pink tones to it. And I've seen a lot of people cosplay her with, like, light pink wigs and stuff like that. So, like, I still count her, even though she's on the, like...
Hey, wait, with light pink wigs? As if she was shot in the head and she's now bleeding into her hair? Because Danganronpa blood is pink?
That's actually kind of an interesting concept. Sexual awakening. Yeah. Honestly, like, I wish... The sad thing is that Clover will probably never get a figure. and I doubt we'll ever get an Iris figure. Otherwise, I could complete my like quartet. Thank you. Jesus, I'm stupid. My quartet of pink-haired twin-tail people.
Barbershop quartet.
Yeah, the barbershop quartet of pink-haired twin-tail women. But for now, I have to stick with Junko and Ferris. Nyan Nyan.
Nyan Nyan.
Anyway, I said no tangents, and here we are.
We have gone on 3 tangents in this stream.
Yeah.
After our
technical difficulties.
Because of tech issues.
There is no shot 999 characters get figures, I know, and it makes me so sad. Because I would pay a lot of money for both a Clover
Where are the amateur figure makers, you know?
No, I would buy a garage
posters,
kit for sure.
There's amateur wall art, wall scrolls, there's amateur, like, steel books and shit. Like, there are some people in, like, the HoloLens community that did, like, that pressed one of the EN girls' albums onto vinyl.
Oh, interesting.
Like, homemade.
Dang, that's intense.
And then someone put some of their work onto, like, a VHS tape.
Wow.
Right.
I didn't even know that was...
But, like, I don't ever see amateur figures.
Well...
Or, like, toys.
I mean, you have garage kits.
What's a garage kit?
Garage kits are, like, unofficial things, kind of. Like... I have to explain it. If my sibling was here, they'd be better at explaining it. But garage kit figures are like, they're usually still pretty quality, but it's like sometimes they're done in like literally their garages, which is where the name came from, but it's like somebody that's not like an official like maker does like a scale model kit in a resin. And they're often done in like, they often use, bootleg figures, they're kind of like bootleg, but they're not as like goofy as, some of them are real high quality. I do love seeing pictures of like real goofy bootlegs, but yeah, garage kits are kind of like bootleg sort of ish, that they, sometimes they're like a little more official than others, and they often tend to cost a little more, and you can even get them like unpainted as well if you really want to paint them yourself. I don't trust my artistic skills enough. But, that's probably the only chance we might possibly ever get a 999 or Zero Escape figure at all, but, I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Right.
But I would pay a lot of money for a Clover or an Akane. Especially Akane 999.
June.
Yeah, June, yeah.
That's how I differentiate, at least.
No, that's
there's Akane
smart.
and then there's June. There's Akane, the old woman in June.
Yeah, fair. I would probably buy an Akane figure if I thought there was like no shot we were ever gonna get a June figure. And I would only buy Clover if it was 999 Clover and not VLR Clover, because I hate her outfit in VLR.
You don't like the barely clothed cave woman look?
No, I hate that she looks like Pebbles or whatever the frick her name is from.
It's Pebbles.
Yeah, okay. It's been a long time since I watched the Flintstones, but the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my god, she's Pebbles.
No, she's literally the Flintstones movie Pebbles.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because, like, when they're teenagers, right? That's the movie?
Like the live action one or the anime?
Yeah, the live action one. Yeah.
Is there one where they're teenagers?
I think the live action is Bam Bam and Pebbles going off to college or something.
Interesting. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen Viva Rock Vegas, and I've seen the one where Barney and Wilma, or not Barney and Wilma, Barney and Betty adopt Bam Bam.
Anywho.
Yeah. Flintstones Clover, yeah. Anyways.
But yeah. Resolving a tangent from earlier, Injustice was made by Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
well there you go.
Cool.
I'm glad it was made
Okay.
by them and not like a ripoff, though. Anyway.
You can't be sure, Keiki. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you can't be sure, Keiki. If it really is Lily, what if you're wrong? Yeah, we should... Let's not be too fucking hasty here, alright? There's gotta be a way to prove who she is.
Lily, If it is you in there, I apologize. I want Keiki to be wrong, but I want to believe my friend more. If Keiki says that you're actually Kalnash, then that's good enough for me. You tricked us all once, I won't let you do it again. Get the fuck out of my friend's body and go back to whichever pit you crawled out of.
Gabriel, you... how can you say such horrible things?
Can you do a Junko impression?
Like...
Because those are the vibes I'm getting from Lily.
Like Endgame Junko?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can do that. I can try it at least.
No! You're not tricking us again. This is your final warning, Kalnash.
No, you don't understand, Gabriel. It's one thing to see through a simple lie like pretending to be your stupid friend, but saying that I tricked you in the past? How could you say something like that? When on earth did that happen?
Don't twist the truth, Kalnash. You told Lily that you could heal her illness if she accepted you and gave you a soul. But once you did, you took over her body. You lied and you know it.
But I did heal her illness. I made her body stronger, immune to disease, and with a much smarter mind in it, if I do say so myself. The cost of it was her soul, and I never lied about that.
Yeah, you're even going into depressed.
Yeah, I like that. I try to do the multiple personality thing that she's got going on.
She doesn't have multiple personality disorder. She's just bored as fuck.
No, I just don't know how else to explain it. Like she definitely doesn't have it. I just don't know how else to explain.
Yeah, no. I understand. But like, you successfully explained what you were doing. But like, she's definitely doing it because she's bored, and not because she has,
absolutely,
like, a mental illness.
She wants to fill the world with despair, and nobody's doing despair.
Kodaka is several things. Several horrible things that we shouldn't talk about on stream. But at least he doesn't play with fire like Uchikoshi does with mental illness.
You say that, and Toko / Genocider show is a huge point
I think
of the
that's
first
his
game.
only offense. But she does appear in like 2 games and a bit of DR3.
Yeah. Which I think the other games handle it a bit better.
There's also Nagito, but I think he just has a physical degenerative disease.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Nagito. I try not to think about Nagito too much if I can help it.
See, why can't more of my friends be like you? Nagito?
No, because everybody fucking loves Komeda and Koichi, and both me and Felix are like, we hate both of them very much. And it's like, wow, Junko doesn't...
I don't hate Komeda.
I just don't love him.
Komeda?
I don't know. Junko doesn't need to do anything to fill the world with despair. Like, just look at it. Yeah, that's true. That's like alternate universe where things actually went different.
No, we were definitely talking about that today and last week.
Yeah. This is like a return to our tangent about the Supreme Court justices.
But I definitely don't ship Hinakoma.
Oh no, definitely not.
I don't go crazy over him, but I like him well enough. He's a bad male yandere, but he's still a male yandere, which means he piques the interest a little bit.
I like him as like
I much prefer. See, I'm gonna say that I prefer her. Can't fucking remember her name right now.
Oh no. Which game?
Nurse Girl.
Oh, Corpse Girl?
No.
Oh.
Nurse Girl.
Oh, Nurse Girl. Mikan?
Yes, Mikan. Sumiki!
I don't know how I'm remembering all of these names because I've already said this at any given time. I can only remember like 5 Danganronpa characters' names at any given time across all 3 games. 3 main games because I haven't played.
Mikan is my dream girl.
Felix really loves Mikan, which is one of the few reasons I remember it. I think they even have a cosplay, like no wig, but I think they have the like dress and apron. Yeah.
Anywho, okay,
Anyway.
We're
changing
to
very
stop
bad
it.
tonight.
I do not have an attention span right now. No, Gabriel, you can't let Kalnash get to you like this. I've got to... Before I could do anything, Gabriel reacted.
Oh no!
Oh, hey!
Oh, thank God. Okay.
What?
Uh,
We didn't talk to Gabriel at all.
my guess is that they're all good enough for like at least the first stress test, maybe, or maybe if we talk to Gabriel and we neglect one of the other two, they'll have an upcoming stress test and they would fail that one. Like, Gabriel's always gonna pass it, so like it becomes more of a strategy thing to like, Gabriel will survive, okay, so put that energy somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure.
Whew.
Okay, he's like 0 for 3 right now, though. So like, the fact that he survived is wild.
Yeah.
You think I care about any of your bullshit? Gabriel, charge forward and knock Kalnash into the fire.
That's awkward. Gabriel! Are you alright?
Yeah, she... Eh? They didn't expect me to react like that. Good riddance to...
Sorry to interrupt this tender moment, but was that supposed to do anything to me? Nice idea, but how hot did you think this fire of yours was? You're going to need a lot more than that to put me down.
She's not even on fire. I understand the art restrictions on an ND visual novel.
Yeah,
Like,
I won't discount it for sure.
GFX fire, just like...
Also, fire is very hard to like get right,
Animate.
so I actually prefer it not to be.
I would have accepted just like a Super Saiyan aura type fire around her sweatshirt.
Maybe she's immune to fire, so there like was nothing to catch on fire.
Are you saying her clothes are part of her body now?
Maybe like she's like, yeah, like it's like a
Shape-shifting. She's a shapeshifter and her clothes are her skin.
yeah, maybe, I don't know. Oops, I didn't. Something fuckwit. I don't remember what the line was.
Woo!
That wasn't enough. I'll just have to finish the job. Oh,
Victoria rushed forward, swing the baseball bat.
please pass your stress test.
But
Oh no!
I think this is a CG screen.
Oh, is it? You think?
Well, like we got a game over screen, right?
Yeah.
And because it was a game. Honestly, I think the first game over screen that everyone was going to get because no one ever talks to themselves should have had a CG, but I think this is a CG screen.
Maybe. Hey!
Or at least
Oh, go ahead. At least what?
this format evokes the image of... You know what? I'm actually lying. This just reminds me of 999 Remake novel mode more than anything else.
Fair. Fucking let go, you bastard!
Kalnash simply ducked beneath it and then with one swift movement dug their fingers into his neck.
Do you smell that burning smell coming from me? Intoxicating, isn't it? I think I've been inspired. Once you're all dead, I'll roast your bodies and eat all your organs.
Darling, if only Gabriel's idea had worked! But we can't get Kalnash to burn anymore, and we can't get this to burn anymore? Victoria screamed and I heard Gabriel grunt and then fall to the ground. I scrambled around my feet, knowing that it had been placed around there somewhere, but... He's grabbing the petrol!
I was trying to say, my brain was reaching for propane, and I was like, that's not the word they used.
Okay, Hank, I'll calm down.
I know, it's like, I am from Texas, what do you expect?
Wait, there it was! In another world, I'd have screamed my witty one-liner, but my friends were about to die, and I didn't really give a shit about something like that. Instead, I opened the bottle of petrol Gabriel had placed by the tent earlier and jerked it towards Kalnash.
What? Oh, shit.
The effect was instantaneous. Do you see how I could possibly be getting vibes from her?
No, definitely.
You see that expression of ecstasy as she's being burnt alive?
Yeah, no, absolutely, I get it. Classic Americans. Yeah, what can I say? I'm sorry, Unix.
The effect was instantaneous. They were already on fire, but with the additional petrol, it flared up hot enough to actually hurt them. Kalnash dropped Victoria, who quickly scurried back as I splashed the remaining petrol on them.
Keiki, you... You think this will keep me down? You think this is the end? See you in a few days, friend.
Fuck, I thought this was a weekend thing. All was kept back in case Kalnash tried something, but the fight seemed to have gone out of them. They collapsed to their knees and dropped face down to the ground. By the time any of us were comfortable getting closer, all we had was a thoroughly charred body.
Oh, the first of many. Sparks flew when you reconnect with someone from the past. We got an achievement. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I couldn't do anything. I wanted it to be Lily so much, and I froze. I fucked that up too. I should have.
I won't hear any of it.
But
No. Nobody should be blaming this for anything. See, now, you understand why I want Gabriel to just stress out, right? I just don't want to interact with Gabriel for as long as possible.
No, I think it's reasonable because
he's so level-headed and so cool and so in command of himself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how far can we stretch that?
No, agreed.
He was over 3 for now, and he still succeeded. That tells a story. That was game mechanics telling a story. That could have easily been a blurb or something, you know?
Yeah.
That was a stressful situation, and his gaze shifted towards Kalnash's corpse, and he felt silent for a few moments before continuing. Thank you, Keiki, for seeing through Kalnash's lies.
Damn, I already wanted to kill off characters already. I mean, it's tempting when it tells us that the game is going to give us different dialogue by killing off characters. It's hard not to be curious.
Also, I'm insane. I don't think any of us would still be here right now if it weren't for you. I should have felt proud, or at least relieved. But all I felt was guilt. Sure, Lily Bodies was possessed by Kalnash, and we'd seen her die in the past. That didn't make the murder any easier. Anytime. Did any of you hear what Kalnash said towards the end there? No.
Nothing. Wasn't close enough.
They said that this wouldn't be enough to keep them down, and then they said that they'd see me again in a few days. Well, that's a few days to prepare, I guess. But we've got another problem to deal with first. We do? We got the body. We got a corpse that needs getting rid of. A corpse? Yeah. I mean, we're not exactly going to leave Lily's body just lying there, are we? It's not Lily's body. It's Kalnash's now. No. Kalnash might have stolen the body, but that doesn't mean it's theirs. It's Lily's body and always will be. I looked over at the body. It had very little hair remaining, and the skin was all twisted and deformed, grotesquely fused together in most places. As Kalnash said, there was a strong burning spell coming from it. Suddenly I gagged as what Gabriel said had really hit me. He was right, of course. Kalnash might have been using the body, but it was Lily's in the first place. And I just burned the body of my friend. Turned it into the grotesque mockery of flesh that it now was. Did a memory mean so little to me now? Fucking Kalnash! Why did they do this? Why did we do this? What the fuck were we thinking summoning them?
We just wanted to help our friend. And we obviously wouldn't have done it if we hadn't cared about her.
I know, but fuck! This is the sort of decision you see dumb characters doing in movies all the time. It's so obvious now. Hey guys, let's summon a demon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lily will be healed and everything will be normal again. Do we all have rocks in our head or what? Don't beat yourself up about it, Keiki. I'm the one that said everything would be fine. I should have checked the sources that Lily was using to. I should have stopped this from happening. Stop this all, not stop all this. I don't know. That's
There might be a.
editor brain. That's editor brain.
Yeah.
This now, thanks to me, we're stuck ages away from town with a dead car and nobody around. You three could have been. We all could have been killed thanks to my stupidity. I should have called my dad the moment the cop. I should have prepared for something like this.
You fucking what? Last time I checked, you didn't intentionally kill your car's battery, and you sure as hell didn't text Kalnash and tell him to come here. You stop beating yourself up, dickhead. Whatever the fuck's happened, we're in this situation now, so we could sit around and cry about it. We could try and actually do something about it. Anyone who's got an issue with that, I'll knock him out and do this shit myself. Got it?
For a few moments, the rest of it just stood there, unsure how to respond. I wanted to yell. I wanted to cry. But Victoria was also right, for better or for worse. We were in this situation now, and it was Gabriel who eventually spoke, rubbing his jaw lightly as he did so. You're right. Thanks, Victoria. Yep. Blaming ourselves won't change what's happened, or the consequences that we've got to deal with.
Took the words out of my mouth, Gabriel. Now who's gonna give me a hand in getting rid of Lily's body? I'm thinking that we're a good distance from town, so we should be able to...
And then the body disappeared.
Lily's corpse, we should... What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh?
What's on your mind, Hannah?
I don't think that we should get rid of Lily's body. We're going to need it. The fuck? What are you talking about?
We are not doing a reverse summoning ritual. Stop it. Okay, no, that's not what you meant. I thought she was going to suggest... I read there's a second ritual, you know? We could fetch a soul from the underworld.
Hannah seems smart enough to avoid that.
Does she? Or does she seem desperate enough to try it?
I think the near-death scare probably knocked her out of it. Maybe. I don't know. When you say that you want to... What do you mean when you say we should get rid of it? Like, hiding it? Yeah, sort of. What I figure is we get rid of it somewhere that it can't be found. Like I was saying, we're a good distance from town and nobody's around. The hell are you on about with all this shit about needing the corpse? It's... Keiki was saying earlier, before Kalnash appeared, that we've all been holding back the truth about Lily's death for too long. I agree completely. Okay, so why do we need a scorched up body?
Statute of limitations isn't... I'm actually going to look up the statute of limitations in Britain.
We need the body so that... I'm sure that they can identify that it's her from dental records or something. At least that's what they always say on crime shows and stuff. If they could tell that it's her, then we explain everything that happened.
None. There is no statute of limitations. We're going to go to jail.
Oh, I love that.
Explain everything that happened? You mean getting attacked by Kalnash?
More than that, we should explain everything from over a year ago. Tell everyone that we summoned a demon. Okay, maybe she's not as smart as she says. Nobody's gonna believe this. Let them know that we had to kill Lily because of the demon and that. Let them know the whole truth. We need to tell people about this. If they can tell that it's her body, they'll see that we're not making up the story. No fucking way. No? What the hell do you think is gonna happen if we show up back in town with Lily's corpse? Everyone's gonna think that we dug it up for some really fucked up weird shit. They're not gonna listen to us if we... I mean, what would you fucking think if someone told you they'd summon a demon? You'd think that they were a complete moron. There's no way that we bring the corpse back and things go well. Look, to be fair, she's very frazzled at the moment. Yeah, that's fair. I can't say I'd be any better. Especially if we tell our parents or whatever that we were the ones that originally killed her. But we can't do this. Killing Lily the first time was... We've barely managed to hold it all in this time. And you're expecting me to just keep all of this between us again? I can't, Victoria. And I can't let you throw any sort of reputation any reputation that all of us have right down the drain, Hannah. Oh, shit.
Consequences!
Yay!
We're playing as us for the first playthrough. We're doing what's natural, not what we think will give the best.
I mean, I don't think that. I mean, we don't know anybody else in this town. But your average normal person is probably not going to believe you if you're like, hey, we killed our friend because she turned into a demon.
Logic dictates that we agree with Victoria.
Yeah.
Hannah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to side with Victoria on this one. I'm completely on board with you that we need to find a way to deal with this in a healthy way. No disagreements there. But I don't think that driving into town with a corpse is going to get anyone sitting down and listening to us rationally. Gabriel nodded in agreement. Especially when there's no way to tell at this stage who the corpse is of. We know that it's Lily's corpse, but people aren't going to give us the benefit of the doubt. On top of that, I'm also a little worried. Actually, that's a lie. I'm very worried about what might happen if Kalnash returns.
What? What do you mean if Kalnash returns?
I think Gabriel means that when Kalnash returns, they're gonna return to the body and instantly regenerate it. You know how they'd regenerated Lily from her illness? And then she's gonna rise from the grave and shamble on into town and knock on my door and try to pierce my throat with her fingers again.
So the zombie conversation was more relevant than we thought.
Yes. Something you want to share with us, Gabriel? I'm probably overthinking things and letting paranoia get the best of me, so keep that in mind. But I was thinking, Lily's corpse was buried over a year ago. We thought Kalnash was dead then.
Now she just wants some bread. Fair.
Hannah Sealand too, is that you? So how do they reappear tonight? And how do we know that it won't happen again?
Fuck me, I didn't even think about that.
You mean... Like I said, I'm probably overthinking things. But if Kalnash does have a way of coming back, then I like the thought of them being all the way out here.
1 year without bread does crazy stuff to you. No, that's fair. I mean, no carbs? Man.
Put some more distance between us and them, at the very least. Wait a second, we already know that Kalnash is coming back. They said to me just before that they'd see me in a few days. True, but I mean, it's not like I know Kalnash intimately or anything, but it definitely feels in character for them to have just said that as a taunt, doesn't it? They might not be able to come back, but they said that just to mess with your head. No, I think you're wrong. I think we're in a time loop now. I guess. I'm really hoping that that's the case, but just to be safe, we should consider the worst-case scenario. So, sorry, Anna, but I'm gonna have to agree with Victoria and Keiki. Getting rid of the body is just the better idea at this point.
Okay. I understand. I guess it's a majority vote, huh?
We still haven't played Your Turn to Die. I can't make a majority vote reference.
I mean, I do know that that's what they call it when they do that, so...
Look, like I said, we're not saying that we're not going to tell anyone about this. We just need to give it time and not jump the gun by throwing our hopes at their feet. Well, we can do this, okay?
Okay, then.
4 of us moved over to where the body was. There was still some heat emanating from it, but it already seemed to be cooling off. I wonder what happens if we agree with Hannah. If Gabriel's on Victoria's side.
Yeah. It's like a stalemate.
We flip a coin, and it lands on Victoria's side.
Yeah, maybe.
The illusion of free will. For maybe a minute, we just stood there and stared at Lily's body silently, not knowing nobody sure what to say or do.
So, what now? Don't look at me. You're the one that wanted to get rid of the body. Yeah, but like, that doesn't mean I had a plan or anything. Should we like bury it or something? Gabriel, did you bring a shovel?
I've got an idea. Give me a sec. Gabriel wandered off back into the tents. No explanation as to what he was doing. To be honest, I barely noticed him. My attention was focused entirely on Lily's corpse. Staring at the slab of meat it had become, it was almost impossible to forget that Kalnash had just been using it to try and murder us just a few minutes ago. The burn damage was horrific, the sort of thing I'd only seen in violent movies before. For a moment, I thought I saw a twitch and it started, but nothing further happened, and I had to conclude that in the dark my mind had been playing tricks on me. Alright. Keiki, would you be able to give me a hand? Gabriel returned, spreading his unzipped sleeping bag out as he... Lord alive. I suppose he's not expecting to get this sleeping back to back, ever, but like... Sorry, give you a hand with what, exactly? I'll make get the body into my sleeping bag. I don't know whether rigor mortis will have set in yet, but... Well, anyway, I'm gonna need some help with this. Anna, Victoria, I know it's stuck, but would you two be able to find some rocks? Large ones, ideally, that you can carry back here.
I was thinking that the lake would be the best case scenario.
Oh no, stack them up somewhere on the bank of the lake.
You want us to go out there? In the dark? After we just... What if we get fucking murdered, man? Who knows what the hell is out there?
Anna, you brought torches, right? Sorry, I wouldn't ask you two to do this, but I want to get this over with as soon as possible. The sooner this is, the sooner that we can get rid of the body, the happier I'll be.
Leave it to me, Gabriel. I got the best fucking rocks you've ever seen. You might think you've seen good rocks before, but when it comes to Victoria v. Valentine, you gotta adjust your expectations and prepare for the impossible. How many do you want?
Just find as many as you can for now. If there are any excess, it's not like it'll hurt anyone. Hopefully Kiki and I won't take very long with this. And Anna, thanks.
You're welcome, Gabriel.
Kiki, you good? Huh? Oh, sorry. I've gotten so wrapped up in what he was saying to Victoria and Anna that I'd forgotten he'd asked me to give him a hand. I knocked down to the ground. Lily's corpse wasn't any more appealing up close. Less even. That is not a burn scar on her neck.
Yeah, that looks, a
That's
knife?
Decapitation.
Oh.
I can almost see, like, where her head's been separated from her neck, you know?
Interesting. Ew.
Also, I understand that the material should be at least blackened, right? She got lit up with petrol, you know?
Yeah, I mean, maybe...
I understand that the jacket should have been, like, warped to her skin or something, but, like, doesn't even look like it's been hurt other than the frayed edges and the holes.
Yeah,
and
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe the white filmy things are the plastic warping to her skin? And not, like, weird pustules?
Maybe. I don't know enough about the mechanics of burning to death to know.
I understand that material that doesn't go up in ashes will fuse to skin and such.
Yeah.
Plastics, usually, will melt.
No, that makes
before
sense.
they
Like, so many things these days are made
burn.
of, like, polyester stuff.
Fabric doesn't actually always blacken? Okay. I imagine this was thoroughly researched.
No, for sure.
I understand what writers get into. I spent a good 30 minutes yesterday morning, Googling, like, antimatter.
Oh, damn.
Also, science magazines fucking suck. Knowledge is supposed to be free. Why are you paywalling your shit? Fuck you.
True that.
Now I was in close proximity to it, I can smell something in the air. A fatty, oily smell I knew hadn't been there before. It wasn't particularly strong, but knowing the source of it forced me to hold back a reflective cough. Alright, so if you could... Yeah, holding open the bag just like that is a big help. Just a sec. Gabriel took a deep breath, actively bracing himself for what he's about to do. Part of me wanted to tell him that we should drop rolls, but To be honest, I couldn't do it. Even being this close to the corpse is horrible. Alright, wide as possible. Yeah, that looks good, thanks. Wincing the entire time, Gabriel lifted Lily's legs and started guiding them into the sleeping bag I was holding open. Naturally, it only took a few moments before they snagged the material. I hate having to ask this, but my hands are a bit full already. Did you... Yeah, just give me a moment here. It's alright. Take your time. Don't think about it, just the legs. Don't think about what you're doing.
Oh,
That was a
sound effect? Ugh.
I had a gasp as I touched Lily's leg. There was a soft, moist texture, but a weird stickiness to it, too. I already wanted to withdraw my hand, but the longer I delayed, the longer Gabriel would have to be touching Lily's body's full. As quickly as I could, I lifted Lily's leg up and adjusted the sleeping bag beneath it. Thanks. Okay, I don't want to be a pain, but... You're fine, give me a moment. Once again, I adjusted the sleeping bag and moved Lily's body further into it, before having to do the same thing a moment later. As we got her deeper into the bag, I had it closer to the body until it felt as though the entirety of my arms had to touch that disgusting texture. Gabriel had it worse, of course, but it felt like an absolute champion. He gave no sign that he was discomforted as I was. There. Now, just a sec. Gabriel took Lily's arm to his side, something that he thankfully didn't need my help to do, then zipped up the side of the sleeping bag.
If you do want specific article studies, I highly suggest finding the author's email or social media and asking directly for it. They'll give it free 95% of the time. That's really nice.
I know that I can just... It's definitely the publishers that are shaking you down, but, like, also, I don't care enough to endure additional social responsibilities.
I guess that's fair.
Such as emailing a random person saying, hey, can you talk to me about antimatter?
Well, I mean...
I know most scientists would be ecstatic to talk about their field of study.
Yeah, I mean, if you could just ask, like, hey, I need it for a research project, can you give me the article? I bet that's probably, like... That way it's, like, one small conversation.
Yeah, but also I don't care enough.
Fair enough.
Sigma will have to suffer. The mediocrity of pseudoscience. Gabriel took Lily's arm to his side, something he thankfully didn't need my help to do, and then zipped up the side of the sleeping bag. Alright, thanks for that, Kiki. No, it wasn't exactly what either of us planned for this weekend. Don't worry about it. You also feel like you need to wash your hands? I felt like I need to wash my own body. Just get into a bathtub and never get out of the water. Sorry, keep getting distracted. She will grab the foot of the sleeping bag. We're gonna try and carry Lily's body down to the lake. Then we'll use the rocks at Hannah and Victoria gathering to sink the body, yeah? Got on in one. You ready? I leaned down and grabbed the foot of the sleeping bag, trying to avoid touching Lily's feet as much as possible. At the same time, Gabriel grabbed the top of the bag, up near Lily's head. He had it much, much worse than me. I could see her head lolling backwards, even though Gabriel was trying to avoid touching him. He wasn't very successful. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Two of us lifted the bag from the ground and carried it for a few meters before I had to stop and ask for a break. I didn't realize how heavy his bodies were. And we had to stop a few times before we got down to the edge of the lake where Victoria and Hannah were.
Do you two want a hand?
Trust me, you don't want to get any closer than you need to. Well, those are the rocks you found. Gabriel gestured at a small cluster of rocks, each one roughly the size of a fist.
You asked and I delivered. You're gonna sink her body in the lake then?
Yeah. Not to sound too... I don't know. I'm trying to be pragmatic, that's all. We don't really have the resources to do something that's better.
It's fine, Gabriel. We understand.
Thanks, guys. Keiki, could you give me a hand? Took me a moment to realize what he was talking about until he walked over and grabbed one of the rocks. I went over to the pile and grabbed one myself, but hesitated as I got closer to the sleeping bag. Gabriel had realized the same thing that I had, but there was no easy way to get in without touching Lily's body. Why weren't we smart enough to do the rocks first? God. Would you be able to? No, I'll do it. You just hold up in the sleeping bag. You've already done plenty. Can't let you bear the whole thing on your own. Gabriel left the mouth sleeping bag open wide as possible, and I squeezed the rocks in there as best as I could, trying to avoid touching Lily's body as much as possible. Whenever I brushed it, I felt a tingle in my skin where I'd made contact, sending a shiver down my spine.
So, I guess the only thing left to do is move Lily's body into the lake, isn't it? No offense to Lily, but the sooner her body's fucking out of here, the happier I'll be.
Just give me a moment and then I'll drag it out there. Of course, Gabriel volunteered to get rid of the body, even though it's middle of the night and the lake is freezing cold. But he's done so much already. Should I? We did want to go swimming anyway.
I'm gonna save just in case.
We were like, everyone else was like sock water, and we were like, fuck, what the fuck's a sock water?
Yeah, that's true.
We might as well follow up on the sock water incident. Don't worry about it, Gabriel. I'll drag Lily's body out of the lake. No, you don't need to do that, Kiki. I'm the one that killed Kalnash this time. The least I can do is clean up after whatever you want to call this. Although I tried to hide it, I could tell Gabriel was relieved. Thanks, Kiki. You're one good friend. I looked out of the lake. The moon was hidden behind some clouds, so I could barely see anything past the reeds and the grass that was close to us. Without even touching the water, I could tell it was freezing cold. Alright, I guess I'll try and make this a quick thing. If I'm not back to get into danger, I'll call out, of course, and maybe keep an eye on the time, and I'll make sure that I'm... Relax. I'm sure you'll be there and back again within a minute and two tops. Yeah, good point. Alright, see you three of you again soon. I'm marching off to war instead of just dragging a body into the lake.
Are you sure you want to do this? Are you absolutely sure that Kalnash is...
I haven't considered that, but I could hardly ask for what are the efforts to drag the body off at this point. Instead, I nodded to Hannah, trying to sound more confident than I felt. Sure, it'll be fine. Better get moving now. The sooner I'm done with this, the better. The sleeping bag was even heavier than before, now that the rocks were in it. But luckily, nobody was expecting me to carry the whole thing. I was fine to just drag it along the ground. I kicked off my shoes and stepped into the water. Any warmth that had been in my feet disappeared immediately, and I couldn't help but let out a gasp as the cold hit me. Hope it was more comfortable for you, Lily. I continued dragging the sleeping bag behind me as I waded into the lake, trying my best to keep moving and ignore the cold. Wasn't an easy job. The clothes had absorbed the water completely, and as I kept getting in deeper and deeper, I lost more and more feeling in my legs. The sleeping bag containing Lily's body sunk to the bottom of the lake immediately, which meant that I had to fight against the density of the water as I continued to drag it with me. More than once, I felt as though I had snagged on some mud and maybe a stick. I had to exert all my strength to get it moving again. The chill of the lake sapped all the strength from my body. It didn't really take long before my teeth were chattering. By now, nearly my entire torso was submerged in the water, and I was absolutely exhausted. In spite of that, I forced myself to keep going, dragging the sleeping bag as far as I could. I had no idea how far I'd traveled into the lake. I had to get Lily's body in as deep as possible. After all, Kalnash really did find some way to come back again. The water of the lake might be our only defense. Finally, I stopped. I could only just feel the sensation in my limbs, and however far I'd come, I was sure that it was distant enough that only an insane person would swim out this far. I released the sleeping bag and let it rest along the mud. Sorry, Lily, I know you deserve better than this. Maybe one day I'll come back here and reclaim your skeleton so that we can give it another burial or something to mark where you are. I wanted to say more, but my head was starting to ache and I didn't want to stay in the water any longer than I had to.
Turning around, I slowly swam in what felt like the direction I'd come back from, back toward the shore. And I suppose it isn't a reservoir, yeah?
Yeah, I guess
Like
so.
a reservoir would just be an immediate drop off, and this is more of an incline
Yeah, I think so.
into. My legs felt completely dead as I climbed out of the water, but I'd managed to make it back to the shore. My sense of direction turned out to be a bit off, and I stumbled out to the empty area. Perhaps 50 meters to the right, however, I could see the torchlight of the others, and I made my way there. Hey, gang. Don't suppose anyone brought a towel for me, did they? Keiki! Jesus Christ, there you are. Give me a sec, I'll get you one.
Are you alright, Keiki?
You mean mine is my average body temperature of absolute zero? They've never been better. What's been going on here? You three look like you've seen a ghost. That might have been a portrait's words. For all I know, they might have.
We waited for fucking ages and you didn't come back. So we started calling out to you, but you didn't hear us?
Sorry, you mean as in you shouted my name? Here, take this. Thanks. Give my arms a quick wipe down as we started making back to the campfire, which no one has been smart enough to keep going. We were calling over to you over and over again as loudly as we could. You really didn't hear us? I tried to think over what had happened in the lake, but all I could remember was continuously moving through the water and how chilling it had been. If it had been calling out to me, I couldn't remember it. No, I don't think I did. You three alright though? Was that an emergency? Did anything happen?
No, but it felt like you were gone for a while and we couldn't see you when we shot our torches over the lake.
Well, there now anyway. Couldn't have it any other way. We reached the campfire and I changed my clothes and dried off using its heat, and we all went to bed. There was an after there, and I missed it. Oh well. Oh, well. We tried to. I can't speak for the others, but whatever rest I got that night was only thanks to the exhaustion of the day. I lay there for so many hours, thoughts swirling around my head. Billy, Kalnash, what were we going to do next? Eventually I fell asleep, but I woke the next day with no more answers than I had the night before.
Whoo! Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Oh, back to the cheery music. Okay, well.
DLC intensifies.
Yeah.
Yuri's body.
Yeah, for
Yuri's
real.
body is decomposing. Yuri's body is decomposing. You're stuck there for 3 days as Yuri's body decomposes and the flies are starting to attract.
Whew, well, that was an eventful stream. Yeah, so I'm glad we finally got to meet the titular Lily Kosen. Very exciting. Definitely went in a little bit different of a direction than I was expecting, but I like it so far still. It's caught my interest.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah. So, not sure exactly right now when we'll play this again. Things are kind of up in the air. First night survived, yeah! We're getting there. So, yeah, so, thanks to Too Many Teeth for, access to the game. If you liked what you saw of this and are interested, please consider going and buying it. It's just a few bucks. Nothing crazy, and it's already really strong. So, please consider, supporting the developer. Thanks again for early access stuff. And if you're interested in, when the, next time we might, play this is, you can feel free to join the Discord and hang out with us and maybe get some announcements. So yeah, thank you to everybody who joined us. Thank you, Kay, for hanging out with me and putting up through the technical difficulties. And we shall see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Elise. Bye.